Hi everybody, so in this video I quickly wanted to hop on and talk about how to use your insecurities to grow out of them and then actually become a very secure, confident version of yourself. I'm actually going to jump straight to the point. So I actually made a video a few days I don't even know, a few days back, I think a week back or so, about triggers and how you can actually use your triggers to become the most confident version of yourself. But triggers and insecurities are the same. Basically, you actually get triggered when you are feeling insecure about a certain topic. But with triggers, what happens is your insecurities are most of the times hidden from you because the judgment which comes with you being triggered and the kind of anger which comes with you being triggered kind of hides your insecurity. That's the reason why most of the time when you're triggered, you might not even know that you're triggered because of one of your or many of your insecurities, if that makes any sense. So watch that video, how to use your triggers and how to actually know when you are triggered. You're gonna know when you are triggered, but just know that when you are triggered, you're usually triggered because you're insecure. So that's different, but insecurities are quite evident. If we have an insecurity, like we know about it, right? We know about all of our insecurities. We are quite aware of that. And the common norm in the society is insecurities are normal, it's okay to be insecure, this and that. But I don't necessarily agree with that. But insecurities are not normal, and I actually realized this once I actually really started working on myself, my belief system, this and that. Like, I'm not gonna go deep into that, but when I started working on myself, my confidence and everything, I actually realized that I was actually able to turn my insecurities around. And because of that, I actually became a very confident but very secure version of myself, where I did not really see my insecurities as a negative thing, which a lot of people see it as. I actually kind of started perceiving them in a different way. Very different way. So first of all, insecurities are not normal, and it's okay if you feel like working on those. Insecurities for me is like, I'm just gonna give you a scenario. Would you like feeling not secure in your house where you're living in? Absolutely fucking not, right? You do everything you can do to feel safe and secure in your house. Your body is your house as well. Like, feeling not safe in your body, how can that be normal? Insecurity is what? Not feeling safe and secure in your body, correct? And how is that normal? I just don't understand that. People just say it's normal because they don't know how to deal with it, which is completely fine. But just do not fucking, spread this message that insecurities are normal and you should have some insecurities at least. That is not at all true. Like, I don't want to fucking feel insecure about anything. So this past 1 year when I was like working on myself, so I'm not going to talk about trigger. The process is kind of similar to the trigger, because with the trigger, we kind of first of all recognize that we are triggered because of some sort of insecurity. And once we recognize the insecurity, what the insecurity is, the process is kind of similar. So if you have watched my video on how to use your triggers to become the most confident version of yourself, the process again is going to be very, very simple and straightforward. This past year, I used each and every one of my insecurity, almost all of them, to build myself up, to become a very secure version of myself. So I'm just gonna pick up some random insecurity people might have, and then we are going to go from there. Let's just say you are extremely insecure about your looks. For instance, that's the same example I actually used in the triggered video, because I think a lot of people would be able to actually relate with it. Let's just say you're very insecure about your looks, okay? First of all, you wouldn't care about your looks if there was nothing in your life that you were trying to achieve either, or you were kind of trying to keep in your life. Or if there was like nothing in your life you were trying to achieve, which you think you'll only be able to achieve through your looks, or you'll only be able to keep with your looks, you wouldn't even care about your looks anymore. I don't know if that is making sense. Like, we only put importance on looks for this example, or any insecurity in general. Like, it can be anything, because we think we need to depend on this specific thing to get what we want in life or to keep what we want to keep in our life. So if you're insecure about your looks, what is happening is you just do not feel safe with your looks, as in, first of all, you have not accepted how you look right now. I don't know, for whatever reason. That's number one. We are just talking about the surface level thoughts right now. We are going to go deep. But on the surface level, you just think, you're in your head, you're like, okay, I'm not going to get what I want, or I'm not going to get this man, this woman, this relationship because I'm not good looking. Correct? This is the insecurity. Not good looking. Not feeling safe in the body. Like if you already have something in your life going on good, going really good, if you see somebody better looking than you, you're going to feel very immediately insecure because right now you're not feeling safe. You feel this fear of loss immediately when somebody good looking steps in and you're like, oh my God, they're better looking than me. The things I'm going to say next, they happen very unconsciously. So unconsciously, you're thinking this good looking person might just take away everything I have. It just happens very unconsciously. You're not consciously thinking these things, but the root cause of you being not secure or not feeling safe in whatever thing, for this instance your looks, is because you have this fear of loss, or you just in general do not believe that you can actually get what you want in your life through this specific thing, through the looks in this example. I don't know if this is making sense, you guys. So at the end of the day, if your looks were not really helping you into you getting something in your life or out of your life, or you keeping something in your life, if your looks were like not at all helping you, you wouldn't even care. Okay, that was my whole point. I hope that made sense. This is the thing. These topics are so deep that and so interconnected with each other that I want to talk about one specific thing, but then my mind just goes everywhere. So I just want to kind of stick to the topic. So at the surface level, it seems it's about looks. It's not about looks in general. What is happening is hidden from you. What is happening either from your childhood or your past experiences. You have gathered this belief, I'm not worthy and deserving of what I want to keep in my life, or I am not capable of creating what I want to create in my life, or I am not able to achieve what I want to achieve in my life. Okay? Those are like the deep beliefs usually people carry. If you're not familiar with conscious creation, how your mind works, how your mind is actually creating everything, your subconscious mind I'm talking about, what happens is whatever beliefs we gather from our childhood and our experiences, good or bad, those beliefs are going to create. So if you have a deep-seated belief like I am not worthy, I am not deserving, your brain, your intelligent brain is going to come up with or can come up with 10,000 different scenarios, different circumstances, people, thoughts, even insecurities in this case, to prove that one little belief correct, that I'm not worthy. So in this case, your brain is literally proving you right by giving you this insecurity almost. Insecurity, like we are giving a thought a name. This is just thought. Your insecurity is just a thought. Insecurity, we call them insecurity, but those are neutral for our mind. So your mind is literally giving you reason as to why you're not worthy. It's literally telling you you're not good looking. It's telling you you're not worthy because you're not good looking, basically. So that's how our mind works. I'm just gonna come up with 10,000 different scenarios, people, circumstances, or even thoughts which you perceive as insecurities to prove that specific belief, right? Now, some people might really just ask, what if somebody is objectively not good looking and they know it, that I'm not good looking beauty standard wise, like what is she talking about? For people who are asking that question, I would highly suggest you guys watching my previous videos on, I think it was never about looks or how to kind of stand out in an era where everybody's like good looking, and good looking is not a problem. Looking good is not a problem anymore. How to stand out. In that video, I talk about, we think that looks are very this objective thing, but that's not just the truth. I would, again, highly recommend you guys watching that video. Okay, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. We still perceive people who are not objectively good looking as attractive. Why do we do that? Maybe they are believing in themselves. We still perceive some people who are objectively good looking, beauty standard wise, as unattractive, okay? Sometimes even ugly, okay? So why is that happening? Something deeper is actually going on, and that deep thing is just your belief system and what you believe to be true about yourself, okay? And I'm pretty sure you have encountered people like that in your life. I am pretty sure, because everybody has. I have, okay? And people I know have. So I'm pretty sure. Okay, so once this is out of the way, all I'm trying to say is, if it seems your insecurity seem really real, they are not real. They are just thoughts. We're just perceiving them as insecurities, and they are actually coming from our very deep-seated beliefs. Okay, something really deep is going on. Yes, you can still feel not very confident about your looks. But here's the thing, the way we show up in our life, the way we behave, the way we talk, the way we dress up is all dependent on and is coming from whatever we are believing to be true about ourselves. So, for instance, let's just say you think that objectively you're not good looking, but you suddenly just start working on yourself, your insecurities. You start to just become a very secure person in general. You know what's going to happen? First of all, you're going to start to perceive life differently. You're going to start to perceive yourself differently. You're going to have really different thoughts about yourself. You're actually going to show up in a very attractive, seductive way. I'm just saying, you're just going to start showing up in a very attractive way yourself. You don't have to have objectively good looking features on your face to be perceived as attractive. That's essentially what I'm actually saying. So going back to the point of your insecurity, let's just say you're insecure about your looks. Again, on the surface level, it seems that is about your looks. It's not about your looks. It's just your deep-seated negative beliefs about life, your worthiness, your value, and how you relate yourself to the world. Now, how to actually use your insecurities to actually become a secure version of yourself. Now that you know most of your insecurities are coming from the beliefs like, I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving, I cannot get what I want, I'm not able to create what I want to create in my life, I'm not able to keep what I want to keep in my life, all those beliefs, right? Now, what I want you to do is, I want you to first of all, sit down and kind of comfort yourself with these affirmations, meditate on these affirmations, okay? That's how I have done it. Like, I used to just meditate on these affirmations, and then I want you to kind of comfort yourself with all these base level beliefs. I'm worthy, I'm deserving, I can get anything I want, I can create anything I want. And yeah, that's number one. And then I also want you to understand, this is going to be enough. I feel this is going to be enough to kind of move into a very secure version of yourself. But you can also add, like I always add, this one more affirmation or thought, which is, I am feeling extremely secure in my body, I'm accepting every part of me, I'm embracing every part of me, I'm beautiful. Okay, if you feel kind of triggered just saying I'm beautiful, I'm good looking, this and that might not just help. That's the reason why I want you to kind of comfort yourself with these base level beliefs first, meditate on these beliefs, and then maybe you can just build upon this by adding, I'm beautiful, I'm attractive, I'm this, I'm that, I'm secure. And just do this. This is like the first initial step. Just meditate on these beliefs, comfort yourself with these beliefs. Number 2 is to kind of show up for yourself. Again, this is the kind of advice I actually give in all of my videos. What do I mean by show up for yourself is to keep all your promises you make to yourself. So if you are making a promise, for instance, you decide that you want to work out in the morning, the next morning, that's a promise you are making to yourself, right? But you actually end up not going to the gym the next morning for whatever reason. What you're doing is you're literally not keeping the promise you made to yourself. That is going to make you not only lose trust in yourself, but also not feel safe with yourself. So if you're already not feeling safe with yourself, how can you actually feel safe in your body? That's the thing. Like, I don't know how to explain you guys. Like, I want to really keep this video quick, but I hope this is making sense. Like, I want you guys to show up for yourself. Keep all your promises you make to yourself. You wouldn't like if somebody came up to you and, promised you something and they actually never actually ended up doing the thing they promised they are going to do. You're going to lose trust in them. You're going to not feel safe with them. You're just going to even lose attraction to them, right? So that's how it happens with yourself as well. Like, everything starts with you. If you're not showing up for yourself, how can you expect somebody else to show up for you? These are all really attractive behaviors. When you start showing up for yourself, you create your to-do list and you're like completing all the things, almost, not all the things, most of the things from your to-do list, you are actually end up gonna feel so good about yourself. I cannot tell you guys, this helps a lot. Showing up for yourself helps a lot. And even if you're not pursuing anything right now and you're just doing house chores, do that. Create a to-do list and maybe just take yourself out. Have fun with yourself. Show up for yourself, basically. The more you show up for yourself, the more you're going to start loving yourself, the more you're going to start feeling safe and secure within yourself, the more you're going to build trust with yourself. And the more you do that, you're naturally going to gravitate towards a very secure version of yourself. Why? Why? Security stems from a person trusting themselves. When do you feel secure with another person? When you trust them, right? You're going to feel extremely secure when you trust them. Same thing happens with you as well. If you build trust with yourself and you trust no matter what, I'm here for myself, I'm gonna feel fulfilled and great and happy no matter what with myself, you're building trust with yourself and you're just naturally gonna start feeling safe with yourself. Once you actually start really feeling safe with yourself, you're gonna stop caring. Well, people are saying you're gonna stop caring in general, like who is showing up in your life and who is not showing up in your life. Your behaviors are naturally gonna become more attractive. When you're not giving a fuck about anybody in your life, you generally are more attractive. People are generally more attracted to people who are extremely secure within themselves. They're mysterious. How many people these days online are teaching you to be mysterious? You cannot be mysterious until actually you start building yourself. Being mysterious is a behavior, is a manifestation of you actually building yourself up. Okay? No games. Like, people these days online, especially dating coaches, teaching you to play all these games. Like, you don't have to play no games. You just have to become the most confident, secure version of yourself. So again, I'm just going off tangent. All I'm trying to say, start showing up for yourself. Comfort yourself with all those main deep level affirmations. I'm worthy, deserving. I'm able to create everything I want to create in my life, everything else like that. I'm feeling secure in my body. I'm embracing each and every part of me. I'm feeling comfortable in my body, and then just showing up for yourself, keeping all your promises that you make to yourself, and just do this. Just start doing this. You're naturally, what's going to happen as a side effect of you building yourself up, or of you building your belief system up as a side effect. If you think you're not good looking, you're actually naturally gonna glow up in your own unique way. You're gonna become attractive. That insecurity is just gonna transform into one of your major securities. Just give this a try, And if you actually want me to go really, really deep into this topic, like extremely deep, I would be actually really happy to make that video. Today, I just kind of wanted to give you the gist of it all. And if it was confusing, just ask me questions down in the comment section below. But all I'm saying is, insecurity is you not feeling secure within yourself. That's it. No matter what the insecurity is, it doesn't really matter if it's about your looks, your money, your career. It's really simple. Insecurity is you're not feeling secure within yourself. You're not trusting yourself. That's all it is. So apart from every advice that I gave you guys in this video, you can always also, if this is not your insecurity, if looks is not your insecurity and something else is, you can always just ask yourself, okay, what part of me I'm still not really able to accept and feel secure in? Okay, this is a very simple question to ask. And again, as I said, your mind is going to come up with answers, and you can actually go from there. And you can actually create your own comforting affirmations and meditate on those. Meditate on this new, really secure version of yourself. I'm pretty sure you guys are able to imagine a really secure, confident version of yourself that is there for you to claim, for you to meditate on, for you to kind of embody. Okay, I really hope this video was helpful. Again, I do not script my videos. I do not like scripting my videos. It's just I just sit down and just start talking. I just hope this was not all over the place. If it was, just let me know. From the next time, I'll just make sure that I have some sort of pointers with me so that I'm not all over the place. But still, I really hope you guys enjoyed and found this video helpful. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video.